How you doing, Mr. DJ? Let me adjust this camera right here. Back on my 60s YouTube channel. Gonna try to cut a couple of videos tonight. And Clarence Ashe. Talk about an R&B artist, very obscure. Clarence Ashe. Billboard's Hot 100 of, I believe it's June the 6th. Let me go to it right now for you. June the 6th, 1964. And the top 5 hits from that week. Hello Dolly by Louis Armstrong at number 5. Love Me With All Your Heart by the Ray Charles Singers at number 4. My Guy by Mary Wells, who had a number of hit records in the early 60s. She was a marquee Motown artist in the early 60s with songs like You Beat Me to the Punch, which was written by Smokey Robinson. That was in 1962. But then My Guy was her biggest hit record before she left the Motown label. Love Me Do by the Beatles at number 2, and Chapel of Love by the Dixie Cups at number 1. But let's go all the way down to the bottom rungs of Billboard's Hot 100. You know what this is all about. Mr. DJ picking out the Lost 45s. And at number 99, making its debut at number 99 on Billboard's Hot 100. It was on Billboard's Hot 100 for only 1 week. Trouble I've Had by Clarence Ashe. It was off a record label called the J&S record label. And this leads to basically a phenomenal woman, in the sense that she was in the record business. And this was back in the day when male chauvinism was running rampant, when women were basically supposed to be in the house looking over the children and cooking dinner and washing dishes. Not this woman. She was something else. Her name was Selma Sanders. Selma Sanders. She was a security guard in New York City during the daytime. At night, she ran her own record business. She had 1 or 2 labels, maybe it was 3, but one of the labels that she ran was J&S. And the flagship artist, one of the flagship artists off the J&S record label, relatively speaking, was Clarence Ashe. This is just bare bones soul. No ornaments of strings or anything. It's just basically Clarence Ashe. A little bit of course, music in the background, great melody, just some great soul singing. Clarence Ashe, Trouble I've Had, and it sold. It did. It sold pretty well. Sold well enough for Selma Sanders to lease the song to Chess Records, the legendary Chess record label in Chicago. But still, even with some pull, with some help from Chess, the record still bombed. It debuted at number 99. It peaked at 99. It was on Billboard's Hot 100 for only 1 week. That is it. In the summer of '64. He had several other songs off that record label. Why I Had So Much Trouble, and If I Could Only Lie. And one of his best, considered one of his best, it was put out in 1965, called Close to You, where he gave his all, just poured his soul out into this record. And Selma Sanders was impressed. Impressed enough she thought this song had possibilities. She leased, I hope I'm pronouncing the word correctly, she leased the song to ABC, and they put it out. It still bombed. So here it is. Just this one record. Trouble I've Had by Clarence Ashe at number 99 on Billboard's Hot 100, June 6, 1964.